Oh, I forgot. Something else I did. This is the gas and well, no, not the gas. The brake and clutch pedals. Something I noticed when before I took everything apart is okay. So your pedal kind of sits like that. I think this is the clutch here. There was like left and right wobble in it. I mean, obviously exaggerating doing this. But there was quite a bit. Like it was probably like this. These are the bushings that I knocked out. I don't know. You're supposed to be pretty much solid, like through, but you can see there's like a big hole worn in that. It should look like something like that, but it was the edges of these are worn. There's two of these per pedal to go in on either side. I ordered new bushings for them because, I mean, you're in the car. You don't want like your foot to be wobbling back and forth when you're trying to push that down, and plus, I mean, just to bring everything nice and tight again, like what I'm trying to do with the steering, and might as well hit all this stuff too, especially when there's nothing left of that bushing. So ordered a new set or two new sets. So it's two per pedal. They weren't too much. They were like $5 a set. For these, I just use calipers to measure to make sure I'm getting the right size bushings. Inner diameter I measured off the shaft on the pedal, which is mounted on the frame over there right now, but the pedal mount. So I measured the shaft on the pedal mount, and then tried to measure as close as I could. I mean, I did it while these were in there. I can make another measurement, I guess, right now. So 0.8, maybe 0.8125, maybe ish, which sounds right from what I ordered. To get these out, it's kind of tricky. I mean, they weren't too tricky. I mean, like this one was kind of tricky because there was nothing left to stick on it. I tried to. What ended up working for me was a 14 millimeter socket. 9/16 socket was pretty close to this the outer diameter of the shaft that's supposed to go through here. So 9/16 or a 14 millimeter. This one, because it was worn like that, like on the outside, what I ended up doing is, because so much of that was off, the 9/16 and the 14 millimeter didn't, like, kind of wanted to grab inside of that instead of pushing it out. So I flipped it around. These are in two pieces, and there's like a grease fitting in between. So I came in on the inside of this, and because so much of this was gone, I just used a flathead screwdriver and a hammer to knock this one out, and then I came in on the other side because this one actually has something to bite into. Because I mean, this isn't really thick. If I step down to a 13 millimeter, it'd slide right through it. 15 millimeter wouldn't even fit in through that shaft. So 14 was about as close as I could get to it. So, like I said, I knocked this one in from the inside out, and then stuck my 14 millimeter back through there and knocked the other one out. This side, my 14 millimeter tried to grab inside of that instead of knocking them out. So I kind of did the same thing, but with a file to kind of replicate what wear and tear did to this one. I used just a circle shaft file, kind of wore out the edge of that just a little bit so that I can knock one of these out with a flathead from the inside, and then I used my 14 millimeter deep well socket again on the other side, and then just hammered the socket through the shaft or through the hole. So yeah, these are getting new bushings too, because no one wants some slop in their pedals. I mean, you may not see a lot of other stuff that gets done, but if you actually drive the car, I mean, no one wants some sloppy pedals. It just sounds awful. So those will be here soon, hopefully, so I can put the pedals in the car. So that's about it for that.